Well, hello everybody out there. This is Darren Eldridge, and I am getting set here. Hey, there we go. Hey, how's everybody doing? Everybody being me. Haha. Welcome to the Dart Geek Zone. This is going to be brought to you by D Productions. We are in the D Productions studio up here in the penthouse in fabulous South Dennis. It's been a beautiful weekend. It's been a beautiful week. We've had a lot of stuff going on here. I am Darren Eldridge. I am the Dart Geek, and let's go. So, got my old school PDC. I call it old school now, 2018, but we did have the PDC in New York. And it was amazing. Huge thanks to USA Darts and Jen Mounts and Will Stewart. You guys are amazing, and thank you. They brought us up close and personal. And we may have found the new James Bond. Just saying. I don't know. Check the pics. But they did a lot of great stuff. And I want to give a huge shout out to them for bringing us in close. Of course, we want to congratulate Matt Campbell. Well done, sir, on your North American Championship. And well done. Hopefully this will spur him on and he will keep going, retain that tour card. That would be amazing. Another huge shout out to Mr. Jeff Smith, the silencer, the only North American to make it through and get into to play on Saturday with the big boys from the PDC. Whoops, PDC. So it was good. And, of course, Jeff's bonus for beating Michael Smith, the bully boy, former world champion and former world number one, was going to play Luke Littler, a 17-year-old phenom who had dispatched his first match on Friday in 9.5 minutes, I believe it was, to get his six legs. Crazy. 17 years old. Unbelievable, but amazing to see. So want to throw another shout out to the CDC guys, AE, L. David, Jeff, Peter. You guys are amazing. All the work you have put in has been unbelievable. And, we got to do the qualifiers, 18 and 19 in Vegas. I got to go. I got to participate. And in 19, actually got to go behind the scenes and do a little work for Dart Connect, who we also want to give a huge shout out to. Big round of applause to Dave and Greg. Big signed deal there with the PDC. I cannot wait to see what they come up with. This is going to be huge, very huge. So those guys have worked their butts off, so congratulations. We want to say well done to them. So I got the glasses on because I want to get to the notes. We also want to throw it out there. Gerwin Price did beat Littler, so that was pretty exciting to see. And then in the last leg decider, when he was sitting on 100, first start, single one, 99. Yeah, you can imagine the look on the Iceman's face. Not good. Rob Cross sneaks up. He's got 56 left. Pow, right into the 20. Bada boom, bada bing, double 18. Thank you very much. I will take that money. Let's get out of New York or maybe have a little fun. I don't know what they did afterwards. They did not call me. So, but that was hugely exciting. They'll be back again next year. If you've never got a chance to see it, you really need to get out there. It is a amazing experience. Vegas was crazy. New York, I haven't been to. We saw Mustang Sally in the crowd. And I think a Handsome Devil or two perhaps out there. Maybe even a Bobby Crossman. I don't know. And of course, Trish Greslick, saw her out there. So some sneak attacks there with the camera, but it was great. And it over 3,036. I forget. I posted on the thing on Saturday. It was crazy people, all in costume. Not as good as Snickers or the Dart Connect. Like, let's not go crazy. I own that, but. So in any event, that was amazing, and we wanted to say thanks to the CDC guys, USA Darts, Jen and Will, and of course to Greg and Dave. Again, congratulations, man. You guys are awesome. We, you worked hard and well deserved. So keep on keeping on. So next, we're just going to give a quick rundown to our LODs. Tomorrow, on Monday is the LOD at Brewster. Meat Lovin's LOD, $5 in. Bar matches the pot, 7 o'clock sign up, 7:30 start. And generally double elimination, 5-0 cricket choice. And there's usually tablets around, so that makes it easy. And get yourself a pizza, come on down. And, Meat Lovin' puts on a good show. Tuesday at the Sand Dollar, this will be the last one. This is it. The Sand Dollar for tonight, for the summer. I mean, don't be silly now, not forever. But they will be putting on the last one. So Terry O'Donnell down there usually puts on a good spread, and I'm sure he probably has a few things up his sleeve to go for this last one. So that is on 134 in Dennis, up there where it kind of butts into 28, and get yourself some food, have a few drinks, and in the summer, if you're around, go down there. Great live music. They do a wonderful thing for the summer. Charity events up the wazoo. So get on down, have a good time, and thanks to Terry, and best of luck this summer. Now, on Wednesday night, as you can see, right up in here, I have had a couple of friends who were nice enough to say they'd help. And myself, D Productions, the Dart Geek, along with Meat Lovin' and Captain Shark, Dennis Alcliffe Jr., with the Yarmouth Moose Lodge 2270, we are going to run a summer LOD series. So you can see the flyer. You can check it out. We've made a page for it. And it's going to be $15 to get in. Explains everything on the flyer. We're going to run some 50-50s and do some other stuff like that. We're going to keep points for the first and second place finishers, and it's going to be 12 or 11. I have it advertised for 12, but the last one on August 28th is currently scheduled as the second captain's meeting for the Cape Cod Dart League. So we might have to end it a week early. But we're going to do some 50-50s, and they're going to go to different things. Sometimes it'll be high outs. Sometimes it'll be to the bartenders. Sometimes it'll be to our youth charities. Sometimes it'll be for the stream and tourney team and other things, and so on and so forth. So we'll do 50-50s for that stuff. We're going to try and make it fun. At the end, whoever has the most points is going to win a prize. We're not sure what it is yet. Going to be a little prize basket, and throw a few things in there. So there'll be 11 or 12 of them. Wednesday nights, sign up at 7 to 7:30. We're going to get going by 7:45. Single double elimination will depend on the number of players. It'll all be run on Dart Connect, including double elimination. I've talked some people through how to do it when I have my time with Dart Connect, and so now I'm going to see if I can do it. Haven't done it for a while, so whatever. Thursdays, they will be doing the Plymouth VFW up there. Scott Ferguson, he's going to do his luck of the draw, but right now they have 3 teams currently still in the Minuteman playoffs, so that's not going to happen for a couple of weeks now. They play Tuesdays and Thursdays up there, so he's going to get in touch. So for right now, there are no luck of the draws on that Thursday. So yeah, no luck of the draws on Thursday until further notice. So just want to throw that out there. Boom, page 1 done. Gotta have a notebook, and you gotta have your pages. See, I got my pages here, and that's my nephew, Matthew Neal, stand-up comedian. Look for him around. Great kid, really funny, but he's always got his little notebook, so it's a great idea. So now we're just going to jump right into the recap and give you guys a little update. I know most of you were there, so I do want to get set. And, Meat Lovin' stood up there, and he gave his little speech, fill out the rosters, blah, blah, blah. Got a question, come to us. 1, 2, 3, go, and boom. No power. So I really want to say thanks to the entire Moose crew. Like, you guys were awesome. You stayed there. Things chilled out. We got a little nervous. We weren't sure what was going to happen. It kept coming on and going off and coming on and going off. It was patient. All the teams were good, the players. So everything took off. We finally got going. And in C division, we had Puff Puff Pass versus the Bullshooters. Bullshooters, number 1 seed, coming in. The Zombies had left and gone to B, so they were the big people on the block there. And they went back and forth all night and had an incredible battle. And we had the power outage. So at 1 a.m., it was tied 7-7. We played first to 9. And we could not finish the C Division championship match. And I want to give kudos to both the teams, Bullshooters, Puff Up Pass. You guys were amazing. They all got together, figured out who was playing those games in overtime, said they could all be there on Thursday night. We went to the Moose. I want to thank Jen and Ken Rebello. They were behind the bar. They were amazing. Raymond Roy, you are amazing, and we appreciate all your help. He helps us set up. And also with our lady president, Madam Peggy Ballard. And, of course, Billy Mack, my player hater, Billy Mack. And those guys all worked it out so that we could come in on Thursday. They also had a lodge meeting, and they shifted some things around. We could leave everything set up, and it worked out real well. And so thank you to the Moose crew and everybody involved, both teams. So we came back in on Thursday. We started off 7-7, and I told them, we could just go to the last match, right? Let's just flip a coin. We'll go to the last match. It'll just play one leg. And, so that's where we went. And it was pretty tight. And in the end, in the final leg, it was Leo Mahar. I'm not sure. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name. But it was Leo over Zach Miller. And it was a great night. They all shook hands. Well, great night on Thursday night. So, they finished, and so congratulations to our C Division champions. As you can see, they are right over here, the Bullshooters. Our fabulous bracket here with everything filled out by our commissioner, Jimmy Chase. Good job, James Chase. We appreciate you, brother. But the Bullshooters, boom, they won C Division, so congratulations. And to Puff Puff Pass, great season, awesome shirts. Le boom. Page 2 is done. In our B division, right over here was Shenanigans, as you can see, versus Headlocks. And these two teams knew each other very well because they had both played out of O'Shea's. They were kind of combined. They, I think, had all played together at one point or another at different times. But now we had one playing out of the Sandala, Shenanigans, and Headlocks, Armed and Hammered, had moved over to Porcelli's Pizzeria and More. DC Porcelli's Pizzeria and More. Some of you remember back in the day, I'm old, so I remember Cousins and Mo. And so back in the day, that was a place to be. And this pizzeria is turning around and bringing it back there. So they've been really involved, and we're so happy to have them. And it looks like they're looking for another team or two in September, so we'll see. But currently, Headlocks, Armed, and Hammered, we're playing out of there, trying to bring them a championship. So when we started off there, once they had gotten into in the regulation team games, it was pretty tight, 3-2. 3-2 going into it. And then Eric, Tom, and Sean from Shenanigans came alive and took their singles wins 2 straight. So at that point, we were 5-5 because Headlocks had taken the first 2 in overtime. The first 2, excuse me. So they were 5-5 with 1 regulation match left. And then Area 51 Robbins, she came through to give Headlocks a 6-5 lead. 6-5 is regulation, first to 9, and you go into overtime. Now going into overtime, they had Adam Davis, Mark Sullivan, and Rich Power. And they were able to take game 1. That is a triples of 6-0-1. They took, and that was a 7-5 lead. The unfortunate thing was that was their last point of the night. Then after that, it came down to Shenanigans taking the next 4 games. And it was Tommy T-Bone Clark, who took out Mr. Mark Sullivan, and to secure the win and bring the champion and the trophy to the Sand Dollar. And if you go down there Tuesday night to that last leg of the draw, you'll see that trophy. No, you won't see it. I'm lying. But maybe one of those champion guys will be there. So, congratulations to Shenanigans. Well done. And, of course, well done to Headlocked, Arm and Hammered. Hope to see you guys both back in September. Now, for my money, the match of the night was the A division. So, way up top here. And hopefully you can see that we got pictures up in each corner that correspond with each team. But the Warriors, that was the match of the night. CBD, the defending A champs, already beat it to death. They 27-match unbeaten streak. They were really coming in hot. And we do want to congratulate them and want to say welcome to AA. So I know there's rumors going around. I don't know really what's going on. I know we have 2 teams going up, and unfortunately it sounds like 1 team from AA going down. So it looks like we'll have 5 in AA, some sort of team from the Dart Sharks and some sort of team from CBD. So I don't know. We'll see. But it should be exciting. And 5 teams, we're getting there. And the boys are back. Keep considering it. You know what I'm saying? We could get 6. That would be awesome. So, in any event. So, as I said, they were coming in with a 27 unbeaten streak. They were trying to make it 28, and they were really, really on a winning streak, but they hadn't seriously been tested. And they pretty much rolled through the season, and then even in their semi was a 9-2 win over FMA. Didn't even get out of regulation, so they were feeling pretty good. Now, the Warriors from the other side, and I know we're from that side as the Dart Sharks, but between us and the Warriors, Brewdogs, IAC, it was a tough division. There was a lot of people beating on each other. So the Warriors were coming in being battle tested. And we all know what happens then. So CBD consisted of Mike Murphy, Tom McGilvery, Lisa and Philip Warren Morse the fourth, along with Kevin and Melanie Boyan and Mr. Kenny Pina. And that rounded off that returning championship team as they were going for it again. But they did come up. They came in, and we do have, Calvin the closer, Triple T, Tommy, Trash Talking Tommy, who came in, and they were actually kind of quiet, And we have Dash and Ray, the OG Freds on the team. The Swan Man, Johnny Swanson, and Steve Donovan, who's kind of like just, kind of the quiet assassin. Doesn't say a lot, doesn't get hoopy like Dash and Calvin. And so quite the mix. And, of course, they are led by our favorite plumber, Wayne Edwards. So I have deemed him, Wayne, you need to eat a sandwich, Edwards. So we need to get you at least into a large shirt. So, however, this match did live up to the hype and was going all night. They were definitely loud and proud, and both teams were duking it out back and forth. By the end of the first teams, and we got in just getting ready to start singles, they were 3-3, which is kind of where you want it. So going into those singles, the Warriors came out of the gate super, super strong. Swanson, Triple T, and the silent assassin, Mr. Donovan. Yeah, they all came out. Boom, boom, boom. Win, win, win. 6-3 in a race to 9. They were feeling cocky. They were feeling confident. And they were letting the bar know it. So at that point, CBD had to step up. And then they brought up Thomas, Mr. Michael Murphy, Thomas McGilvery, Michael Murphy, and Ghetto. My man, Michael Stacy, a.k.a. Ghetto. And then those boys took 3. You know what I'm saying? OT was coming. And it was now a race to see who could get 3 points available out of the 5. So it was going to get tight. Matheson and Triple T in the overtime for the Warriors got number 7. They got number 7. They were feeling hot. 2 more. And then the closer stepped up with Swanson. And that puppy was tied up 7-7. Good grief. So, but that would be CBD's last point. And they did it. The Warriors got it. They got the last 2 points. Triple T, the closer, Calvin Castilius, our Cuffy's guy who got that huge donation. God bless you, brother. And they took it 9-7. So, congratulations to the Warriors. You guys are well done. Appreciate you. And to CBD, well done, man. That was a good streak. And we'll see how everything goes next season. Can't wait for September. So the last one we had was our AA division. And this was kind of the one we had been waiting. I had been waiting for anyways. I don't know about everybody else, but we all kind of figured it was going to come down. Still tripping against FUPA. And FUPA last season was dethroned. Now it came all the way down to the very last match with Dan the Man Lucas taking out Tyrone Downey. He took him out in the very last match overtime. It was a great match. It was awesome. So it gave the man, the legend, Mr. Dennis Cotta, his first Cape Cod Dart League AA title. He's older than me. Hey. So now the whole thing about this was the legend going to go back to back, get a title? Was he just going to go on a run, be his own FUPA? I don't know. But it had been a little while since FUPA had been tested and actually had a reason to kind of, a little fire under their bunghole, so to speak. So, but they did. They came back. They took first. They wanted this championship. And they came in rocking, ready to go. So, it's also probably the last run for this version of FUPA. It sounds like, we got a Conley moving away. Some other people aren't sure what's going to go on in September. And so it's been a great run, and they kind of wanted to see if this version could get one more. So the hype was real. However, Still Trippin', unfortunately, didn't come in like super duper strong. And they couldn't quite get going. Dan the Man Lucas, and Eric Aroni, my man, started the night off with a win. They took that first game. They were feeling good. But then FUPA did FUPA things, and 5 in a row. Vroom. Thank you very much. It is now 5-1, and we're going into singles. So, entering singles, Still Trippin' needed a spark. And first up was Toby, Teabag, Talismanic. And he started a trend. And they took all 3. Toby took his, Lucas, and the legend. Boom, boom, boom. So you're saying there's a chance. So then Mr. Stephen Maguire stepped up for FUPA, as you know, a member of the royal darting family. And he stepped up and he took care of his business like he does. Even when he's not feeling well, it just doesn't matter. Got that smooth stroke. It's beautiful, beautiful. Just picture perfect. And he stopped the bleeding for FUPA, who now led 6-4, 6-4. With Eric Aroni up next, 4 Still Trippin'. One of the strongest shooters on the team. And he did. He took out Mr. Lee Baker. Lee Baker, who just about everybody knows because he does all our luck of the draws. Don't forget about this one, Lee. You got to come on. But Eric got Lee in this 2 straight and 6-5. They were on the comeback trail. However, that's where the comeback trail ended. And that was the last point. And FUPA has again taken the title and are champions of the AA Cape Cod Dart League. Spring 2024. Congratulations, FUPA. Well done. Well done, boys. Well done. And, of course, 2, still tripping. Congratulations. That was a great run. So now get the hunger. Come back. And we'll see you in some way, shape, or form next year. And they, of course, from Dino's. And you can catch that match if you would like to. We did finally, when the power came back on, we got most of that match up with the FUPA versus Still Trippin'. So you can look, D Productions, go to our live streams, and it'll be there, and you can catch that action. So we also want to say is we were very fortunate on Friday. We went back. And Friday, I guess it's just the week for issues. Wednesday, we had no power. Friday, the internet was horrifying. And we had the finals of the Cape Cod Premier League. And we had virtually no internet. It was crazy. I don't know what was going on. It was crazy. There was people all over Cape Cod. Maybe that had something to do with it. But very little. Very, 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 very little. And so we didn't live stream it. But again, on D Productions, you can catch it and watch it. We had Mike Big Sexy McGuire taking on Dennis the Legend Cotto. And it was amazing. We want to thank the Armouth Moose Lodge 2270 again for taking care of us. We did have a great time. We had a lovely luck of the draw after. We did not record that. That is all on the Geek. Missed a button. My bad. Apologize. But we had a great time anyways. And so great job to Patrick Paquette, Basic Patrick. You put on an amazing show. Wendy, his wife and partner, and everything to him. She was amazing again. So you guys did a great job. Well done running that league. We appreciate you. And we also want to give a quick shout out to the champions. In AA, it was the legend, Dennis Cotto. And you can see them. They're kind of over here right in the middle. So we're going to go as they go. Right over there. Boom. Middle picture. We have Dennis, the Legend Cotto, who won the AA. That's the one you can find online in our videos. Then we move on to A with Christian Big Man Burrows, who was back-to-back A champion. And get your butt on up to AA, son. I think he kind of wanted it, but there wasn't any room this season. So, but well done. Back-to-back A champions, last leg decider over D-Watt. We also want to give a shout out. The next one in line was our B division champion, and that was Billy Smitty Smith from FMA, and ventured out into the singles, ended up a champion, had to take out his good friend Jean Legier and FMA teammate. Didn't matter. Champion's a champion. And after that, we have Todd the Mouth Moose. You might have even heard him. And if you listen to some of those past ones, you're going to hear a little bit of him. Jumped on the mic a little bit. So, our Pillsbury Doughboy might have a little competition, or maybe we stick the Mouth and the Doughboy on. I don't know. But congratulations, Todd. In the C division, and our ladies champ, the Hot Scot, Jillian Richmond. Again, last leg decider over another member of the royal family, Rachel Emery. Emery shot great. So did the Hot Scot. A couple misses here and there. And Jillian pinched a double to get her champion. So we want to congratulate all of the champions, the runners up. So they did a great job. And boom, that is page done. So if you watched, thank you. If you watch this after it's up and recorded, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. I am the Dart Geek. I do this because I love it. You can see the people around here in these pictures. Feel free to check out our Facebook page because we got them up there too. And please don't forget, bada boom, bada bing, we do have our summer series and the luck of the draws. Have events for most of those. So have a great summer. We'll see you in September. Any questions about anything? Darren Eldridge, DarrenEldridge 100 at gmail.com. That's where you can reach us with questions. All right? Do me a favor. Be the reason somebody smiles. It'll make them feel better. It's going to make you feel better. And for a minute or so, the world a little bit better place. And we all need it. Love y'all. Thank you very much.